In previous video, we discussed theoretically what is input-output redirection in Linux. So let's verify one by one. These are the example. So let me open my Kali Linux. I already open a terminal. You can open a terminal from here. Either you can go to favorite and you can open from here, or you can use a keyboard shortcut to open. So let's start. By default, if I type ls and hit enter, so the ls I type from the keyboard. So this is input. I give the input from the keyboard, and whatever on the here in my directory Kali, so it show me on the screen. This is the default output. The screen is default output. Now I want all these, whatever is being displayed here, I want to redirect them to a file rather than to show on the screen. So what I can do, I need to type ls, suppose ls dash lh, and like a human readable format. Let me hit enter to show you like this. Okay, so whatever on the desktop, it will show me like this. I need this in a file. So what I can do, let me greater than sign, okay, and let me type out.txt. Out.txt is a file. If this out.txt file is not there, it will create. If it is already there, it will overwrite, and whatever this command display before this one, it will be right in this file. This is what we discuss about theoretically, yeah. And let me hit enter. Now it's not showing me anything on the screen because I redirect the screen output to this file. Now let's see this file. So cat out, and let me make them less so it can show page by page. Look at now. So whatever was on the screen, it redirect them to a file. You can see it been redirected to this file, and I can show without this one. Look at now. So this is my complete file, and they put them here. So the thing which was displayed on the screen, now I redirect them to a file. Okay. Now, as I say, if I do the same thing again, what do you think? Either let me remove LH. So it will add some data again. Do you think it will add this data? No. It will overwrite the file and hit enter. Now let's see again. Cat out.txt. Look at now. The previous data has been removed, and now because this time I say ls, so ls data will be displayed like this, and it put them in the file. It overwrite the file. The previous data has been removed. So what I can do, if I want to keep them, so I just need to put double greater than sign. Now it will not be overwrite, and hit enter. Now let's check out again. Cat out. Look at now. Again up to here from 1, and look at again from 1. So 1 to here. This is again up to this point. Okay, and till videos, and again start till videos. Let's see. Let me show you. Okay, let me show you by another way. So now all the file is like this. Okay, if I want to add again, what I can do, let me see LH. What do you think? The previous data will be there, and they will add this, and let me hit enter, and let's see again. Look at now. End of the file, this data is being added, and above up to this point, the still the existing 2 time. You get the idea what I'm saying? So it will add them. So we can use this double greater than sign if you don't want to override the previous data. Then after this, we will discuss the error. Suppose if I want to redirect the error. Error means suppose if I type something wrong, suppose commands This command is not available. So if I hit enter, it will say command not found. What about this one? Suppose if we want to redirect something which is wrong. So for that, I cannot use the greater than sign and double greater than sign. I need to use, let me type this one, and there should be two and greater than. I need to use 2 and greater than, and here let me say error.txt. If the file is not there, it will create error.txt, and whatever which is showing on the screen, it will redirect them to this error.txt and hit enter. And now if I say error.txt and hit enter, look at now. So whatever was here, it has been redirected to this file, and when I open the file, so this command is there. What if I do the same thing again? Do you think it will be 2 times? No. It override the error command and type again. But I don't want like this. I say every time if there is an error, just add the command. Just add this line. So for that, what I need to do, I need to use 2 and double greater than. Now if I display, it will be 2 times. Look at now. And if I do the same thing again, it will be 3 times now. And if I do the same thing again, it will be 4 times, and same every time. Whatever if the error, it will be added automatically. It will not delete the previous one. However, if you make them like this, 1, 2 and 1 greater than, then it will override the previous one. So it's 4 times, yeah, it will be now 1 time. And if I say cat, look at now. So now you understand the concept of error as well. So we discuss to get the input and redirect them to a file. Then if we don't want to override, then we use double greater than sign. And then we use the error one. Now the next one is, suppose if I have an error as well, or maybe I have the correct one as well. Suppose this one is error, yeah, but this error, maybe I have another command. Okay, let me use a colon. Maybe I have another command ls. Okay, so for that, what I can do, either let me show you one by one. So suppose if I type something wrong is not there, something. So what I can do, there is another way, which is ampersand. Let me use ampersand and greater than, and type error.txt and hit enter. If I open error.txt, so it's only 1 time. But I use this one, yeah. I show you by 2 and greater than sign. Now I'm showing you by ampersand and greater than sign. However, this sign can be used for both purpose, for error as well. Like here, I say wrong. Wrong is not a command. So what they done, they redirect them to error.txt. If I do the same thing, do you think it will be 2 times? No. Still it override them. So what I need, now you understand the concept. So I need to use double, ampersand and double greater than. So if I clear the screen, now 3 times. Let me open the file. It will be 3 times now, the error. However, the same thing can be used for normal as well. Suppose maybe I have a what is called our word count, suppose. Okay, so sorry, not word count. Let me do something. ls is huge, so it will display ls huge. Anyway, leave it. So I say ls, which is a correct command. What do you think? It will be added there? Yes. Look at now. The ls is there. And also the error is there. Why? Because we are using double greater than. If I remove one, what it will do? It will override each and everything. So this one and the previous one, there is a small difference that can be used for both purpose, for error as well. Maybe you can combine a command which is in error as well. Okay, like this one is the okay ls, and maybe we have a command like let me do this one, and we have wrong something, whatever, and hit enter. Okay, so ls, and it should so this one is wrong, and let me open this file. Okay, so it's showing you here, and also this one. My main purpose is that can be used for both purpose. This command, it can be a correct command and it can be something wrong. For both you can use, which we discussed theoretically. And then we discuss about if you have single greater than or you have double greater than. Next is we have, suppose, wrong. Wrong means something command. Maybe you can type something which is not available, like a command. Command is not a keyword. So there is another way as well, ampersand and greater than, and you can redirect them to error.txt. Sorry, there is, we done this one. I just want to use this one here. Sorry, ampersand, and hit enter. I think so this one is available. Let me make them something else and hit enter. Yeah. So you can see I typed something wrong and then greater than and ampersand, and I redirect them. So if I open error dot something, so you see the command which can be displayed on the screen has been redirected. So there is another way. I told you you can use either of these. There is alternative of this one. We already done that one. You can put this one here as well, which we done it. Let me put them in a space. Okay, and if I type, so it show you that this command is not. So you have two way, either to use this method, either to use this method. Okay, and similarly now coming to the input. So suppose if I say ls and I need ampersand, and this time I say input. Either leave it this one, I just want to take this error as an input. Okay, either I want to type word count of word, suppose error.txt. So we have error.txt. So what I will do, by the way, it is opposite. Now we are discussing the input. So I said take the input error.txt and count the word. So they take the input rather than from the keyboard, it take the input from a file, and now they say there is one line and 4 words and 33 characters. You can open them and you can see them. Here is, they count all these 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we have 4 words and one line, and 33 character, you can count them these, so it will be 33 characters. I take this as the input. Rather than this one, we have out as well. Let me take that one, out.txt, and hit enter. Look at now, they have too much line, and also if I open it, so you will see, look at now, it has so many things. So I take this as an input. So this less than sign is used to take from a file. Now another one is another sign which we discussed. Suppose if I say cat, okay, and I want to redirect them to a file.txt, okay, we discussed this, it will redirect to this file.txt, and then here I say double and end. What does it mean, this one? We discussed this one as well. Now until and unless I did not type end, it will not end. You can type anything, suppose ABC. I say take a input until I type ABC and hit enter. Look at now, let me type XYZ, let me type AAA, BBB, CCC, DDD, EEE, FFF. So it will take the input until and unless I type ABC and hit enter. Look at now, it's close because I say take this is. So we can use this double less than for this purpose. And now if you open a file, cat.file, okay, it will show you everything what is in this one, file.txt. Sorry, cat file.txt, because I destroy them here. So what I need to do, I need to type the same thing again. So let's do it again. Okay, it was this one, and let me type suppose end this time and hit enter. So I say ABC, EDE, whatever. So if I type end, it will end. And now if I want to open this file, file.txt, and hit enter, so all these things are there beside the end one, because we say if we type end, then close this file, take the input until we type end, and then I type end, so it close. You get the idea? So this is for this purpose. Now we have another sign which is 3 times WC, and suppose 3 times, and I say hello everyone. So this complete sentence, it will take this one and it will word count. So word count is say 1 line, and we have 2 words, hello and everyone, and we have 15 character in this one. You can use for multi-purpose, but this is just an example. So for that purpose, you can use this, which we discussed theoretically. Then we have another pipe. Suppose if I say cat and error.txt, and I want to pipe them and word count, so it take input from here and forward to this another command, and they count the things from the error page and it display. Even though this is a complete separate command, this is separate, but it take the input and forward them to this. We discussed in pipe, yeah. Let's get example. Suppose cat error.txt, and suppose if I want something here, suppose let me use grep. Suppose test. If there is any test, no, there is no test. So if I open error.txt, let me type, yeah, there is not. Let me take not, suppose, and not, yes. So it highlight the not, because it's take this put as an input and forward them to this one, and you can use them for multiple purpose. Okay. Another one is the input output redirection concept. We have a T, suppose WC, and then we have output, suppose output.txt, okay, and then I want a T and put them, suppose list.txt, and hit enter. So it will display as well, and it will redirect them to that file as well. So whatever we have here, it will redirect them to list.txt, and also it will display them. So if I open cat list.txt, so you can see whatever was display has been redirect them as well. So for that purpose, we can use a T command as well. And finally, if you want to destroy something, suppose mkd2, okay, and I want to destroy them, so I can send them to div null. It will be destroy. If I use cat and go to div.null, there will be nothing. Either suppose cat and I want to destroy the cat command, I don't want to do anything, so div null, it will be destroyed and it redirect to that one. So this was all about the input output redirection, and here is the example, and I show you and explain you. I hope so you understand these.